going to be diving into doing some terrain work over here because this build's basically done. I want to do some details on the walls and such, but we have a lot of work to do in the back, which is mostly terrain. So once I get the terrain kind of done in this front, I'll have a better idea for what I want to do in the back. The only thing I did off stream that you guys didn't see was I did the start of our mine. So these are our little mine entrances. Obviously it's not done because there's no terrain here to make it look more natural, but we have a mine cart in here. It goes and connects, so when you're walking by you can look in, you can actually see the coaster go by. This whole thing where the coaster comes out of is all going to be underground in a mine, this whole thing right here, until it comes up. Oops, press the wrong button. But yeah, and this thing moves. You guys didn't notice. So the minecart moves up and down the track too. So if you catch it right, you'll fly right by it as it's coming out. It does come back quite far there though, which I might have to fix. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I put that around in some key areas. I think just there and here. We have a mine here as well. Just kind of putting them in some spots. Yeah, a lot of them are going to look like that. I don't want to copy and paste it all the way around. I just want to put it in some areas so that I remember. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. That kind of gives us an idea for what the rest of the thing is going to look like though. Hey, Shower, I'm going to BRB for a short time. I feel like I'm having an issue. I don't know if it's hot as balls in here or if I'm just like sick, but I'm sweating. I'm hot. I feel like I need to take my jacket off because like I actually feel like not good. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put you on the roller coaster. I'm gonna go change my shirt because this is a little ridiculous. You're just hot. Thanks, Amy. You're on your period? Maybe. It's been hot as fuck. It's 75 here today, so it's almost 80 degrees. It's kind of okay, here you go. Here you guys go. Oh, actually I need to I have to change the view because it swings too much. Front bumper. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta change that. Did the ride not go? Did the ride literally not go that whole time? Are we being for real right now? Wait. Wait a second, what's happening? It did not. Yeah, it was so quick. What the fuck? What's happening? People are on it, right? It's supposed to auto go if there's... Where is it? It's supposed to go after 60 seconds. What is happening? Don't block station. How about that? Can it not operate in the rain? Is that what's happening? You have load size set to any? No, I don't. I have it set to 3/4 load. Wait, it should be overruled by minimum or max weight, right? It's so cold. I wish. I'm fucking. Is it broken down? Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Oops. Wrong button. Oh. Okay, it's being repaired. Love that. I took for fucking ever to go, and now it should go, right? Hello? Hello? Want to swap places with me then? I would in a heartbeat. I am quite literally melting. I am still confused now. Like, what's going on here? This is so weird. That person gets on the ride. I'm gonna close and reopen. Maybe that'll work. Except that the operator actually fucking fully left. Oh no, they came back. They came back. I feel like cold air is just hovering around my hands. I feel like I'm dying from heat. Why is everything broken? I don't know what's happening. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Get on the ride. Ride in style. I love that these people are just still on the ride. They've been on this ride forever. Okay, so this should fill up. Come on. Okay, if this fills up and it doesn't go, we're gonna have big issues. Okay, so that's 3/4. Aha! Aha! Okay. It just wasn't overruling. Okay, here you guys go. Here you guys go. For your enjoyment purposes. In the Disney park, me and my friend are doing, we have an opening date set. Ooh. May 4th, since that's 1 year since the big project. That's so awesome. That'd be awesome. I love that. Big opening. Throw party. Through the wall. Hey, not done yet, ma'am. You're not done. Bam! Fun. Fun in the sun. Okay, let me move this around. I'm going to melt. So far, we have 400,000 pieces in the whole park. Holy shit. That is insane. I somehow have almost 1,000 scenery group pieces. which I don't really understand how. I don't really, I mean, okay, unless it like, no, I mean, even then, that's not like, that's not 1,000 there. And this is, I don't think there should be that many. You know, like, I don't know what the fuck that means at all. What's up, Azrael? Welcome in. I am literally melting. I think it's because it's humid too. Well, we have built control rooms for each coaster and underground system for staff. Ooh. Okay, you guys are going detailed. I made it just in. Oh, the fuck is this? No. Okay, hold on, guys. Where the fuck is this? Let me get you guys on a... where am I? I literally don't know. Oh, this is... Oh, no. Oh, no, this is good. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys on this ride while I figure something out real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you want me? Oh, ha, 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 yeah. What's happening here? You guys go on the ride? You guys go on the ride? So you guys know, the ride doesn't usually take that long, okay? So the actual ride where people are riding on, right, is from here. It's inside segment, right? They go up, they go around, they come around here, they go back down, they then come up, and then down and around here, and then they splash down, wobble around this area, and then they all get off right here. So then all these are just kind of backed up, ready to go when guests get in there. Because right now we don't have a lot of guests over here because there's only 2 rides currently open, which is this and then our new roller coaster, of course. But that's why they're a little bit more backed up and not running as quickly as usual. So most people will not be sitting like you guys were in this dead zone. Water ride in the snow sounds bad. Yeah, it's winter right now. It's winter right now. Yeah, so the next for the weather for today is it's winter. Tomorrow is spring. Then the day after is also spring. I think it's 3 days for every season or whatever. So it snows and rains all day today, and then tomorrow is going to be a lot of heavy rain. So unfortunately, this ride's not very popular right now because of that. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, sorry about the walking away. We're having some family drama. That I had to go figure out what the fuck was happening. So that is what was going on there. So. Do you need heaters for the guests like in Planet Zoo? So originally no, but now yes. They just added it a couple updates ago. What is this? Snow? Artificial snow? Wait, when the fuck did they add this? Oh. Interesting. Okay, good to know. That's not what I was trying to find, but in here, there's a thing called a heater. Which is for a pool. So this will like heat up your pools and stuff, but I thought that there was space heaters. Ah, yes, there is. There's little radiant heaters like this, and there's little wall-mounted heaters. It looks like it causes cancer. So you can kind of pop these around. It really depends on the biome that you are in, right? So we are in a... What biome are we? How do I figure that out? I believe we're Mediterranean. No, there's no way we're Mediterranean. It's snowing. What's going on here? What is that about? You guys see that? There's something... The reason why it's not snowing here? I've had family drama for 3 days now. It's annoying. I feel that. The weather is new, right? So no, the weather's not new. The snow is new. But the weather is not. We've had rain and thunderstorms and everything, but they added snow in the December update. Of course. Of course. I'm talking about like the pathways like in Planet Zoo. The pathways? No, you don't have to have heaters on pathways. I started laundry too. Hello, Gearbox. Welcome back. Look at that. It's all frozen. That looks so cool frozen. Obviously, the main water ride doesn't freeze. But this... Okay, so... I don't understand what's going on here. It freezes everywhere. Except here, right? But it freezes back here. Which I'm not too sure about, right? It's a little weird. A little odd how that works. But it should be... I don't believe this goes down. Maybe it does go down The track must lower a little bit to kind of line up with this. Anyways. It's a little bit difficult to work in the snow, especially for doing terrain work. But I can't change the weather. Like I can change that. So unfortunately, we're going to have to work in the snow. They add ice skating rink? I don't believe so, but I think you can make one. No, maybe there's not an ice block. I don't know. There's no ice. There is like the fake water, which you could probably use as ice. This water shape. So you could potentially make an ice rink with this. It'd have to be custom, of course. But it has the water movement. Sure. I don't know. Doesn't it look so nice in the winter? I took a screenshot of this last time I was playing. It was snowy. It was all snowy and nice. I love how the watermill looks with all the snow on it. Doesn't it look so cool? So I believe I moved where the watermill or the water wheel was, not the watermill. It was originally like right in the dead center of these three, but I moved it back a little tiny bit because it was kind of like an awkward placement. But I feel much better with this, and now the water kind of refracts off of the rocks down here and kind of comes in. It's really cool. Can you guys hear the lawnmower that's going by? I had to open up all my windows because I was out of my room to hear about the drama, and I came back in my room, and I'm not even fucking around. It's like 90 degrees in my room. It's so fucking hot. Yes, I was wondering what that was. Damn it, yeah, my father-in-law is mowing the lawn. Drama? What drama? Well, I was gone for I was MIA for about 10 minutes. Oh, you were also MIA. I plopped you guys on a ride and left because we're having some drama going on behind the scenes right now. Nothing too crazy, but I had to go figure out what was happening. Do you want to see my gallbladder and my gallstones? No, I don't. No, I actually don't. Thank you so much for asking, though. I kind of like a thriller ride that you can just plop down, like the bumper cars. That would be pretty cool. I have seen, there is something I kind of want to do. There is this, the noise is driving me fucking crazy. There is a trick here. If you grab a one of these ghost train rides, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So you take it, you place it down, right? Oh, yes. Okay, we're gonna pause while it's like this. Right, and then you place the you place this around, right? Like this. Right. I'm just kind of doing something real quick. And then, oh. God damn it. Okay, so then you place that like that, and then you turn it on. How many can I add here? The fuck? Yeah, that much. Turn on testing. Okay. So then you grab this and you push this down, right? You can bring that terrain up a little bit. This will not disappoint. I kind of want to do one of these in the park. Not exactly like what I'm doing, but something similar. because it is really cool. It's one of my favorite little tricks that I've seen online. Like that, and then you do water. You do water, bruv, like this. Right? And then as it goes, it looks like it's on the water. It looks like one of those floating rides, right? And then what you do... Oops. And then what you do is you go into scenery, right? You do ring, like one of these water rings like this. And then you increase the size. Right, kind of put these around like that and lower it so that it kind of covers the bottom. Right? And then you have it play. And then look at this. Huh? Doesn't that look super cool? Obviously, it needs to be lowered a little bit, or I need to bring the water up a tad. Can I bring the water up at all? Doesn't look like I can. But yeah, you just have to bring the whole thing. Actually, down. Intersecting to win. Whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. You get what I'm going for. But I think like in a different area, not the area that we're currently working on, of course. I think this could be pretty cool though. Having these kind of coming around. And then you do like they like squirt on gas and everything. Isn't that fun? Anyways. That's something that I want to do at some point. I've come up with an idea for our next land, or not the next one, but a land. I've come up with a couple, and I don't know if I want to talk about it yet. But I have some pretty cool plans. That's gonna be pretty fun, if I do say so myself. Oh, what's going on here? Wow, look at all these people. They're all heading to the mine train. What's going on with these guys? What's wrong with you? Oh, they're freezing. They're cold. Oh, interesting. See, now it would be cool if when it snowed, it only snowed in certain parts of the park. Like the Alpine Village would be really cool to have like, oh, that when it snows, this all gets all snowy. Like everyone's fucking freezing their asses off. We actually need to do some work. We've been streaming for an hour. I've done literal shit right now, guys. Literal shit. Let's kind of get in here. Let's grab the rocks that we want to use here. Oh, rocka, 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 rocka. Rocka, 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 rocka. They need a heater, like I said. I know I don't want to put down the heaters though, because they're really ugly. What am I using? I am using custom. I need to use custom, and these are the white ones. I should probably use the land ones first, which was what was I was using? Was I using Taiga? I am using Taiga. Taiga. Okay, let's do Tiger Rock first because this is our land, you know, our normal land. Diddly shit. No didderol. What's up, Cheetah? How you doing? It's nice to see you. Let's get some rockiness going on, kind of down and around on the thing. I like that. Maybe we can hide them in the rocks. Maybe. My main question with it, because I've never actually had to deal with the heaters yet. My main question is, how do they affect it when it's warm? Do they make it too hot? Because then I don't really want to hide them because I want to be able to turn them off, right? I'm not entirely sure about what to do. Look, who's tired already? Me. I've been tired all day today. But I kind of feel you, girl. This week has just been so long. You are echoing? What do you mean? Am I echoing? Am I echoing anyone else? That's not good. I don't want to be echoing. Or are you just hearing like my background noise? Nope. I may just be hearing the lawnmower. Yo, that's not an echo. How is the lawnmower really loud? Because I'll have to close my window. I don't hear an echo. Okay, good. Oh. Are you hearing like a noise? Is that what you're hearing? Nope. Okay, good. I'm watching him. He's scooting on by. He has a Ryder lawnmower. On mobile, but I can't hear it. It's occasionally loud. It's probably only when I talk when it's going by. So whenever it's really loud, I'll try not to talk. Because I really don't want to close my window. I'm not even fucking around. I am going to die from this heat. It's fucking crazy. Jagger, are you happy I didn't die? Yes and no. You're able to shut the fuck up. It's my father-in-law. So no, I'm not doing that. What do you mean yes and no? So I'm saying yes and no because obviously I'm happy you didn't die. But I'm sad I didn't get to do a eulogy. I was a little excited for the eulogy. I went and collected all the pictures you've ever posted in our 18+ area. I made quite a lovely video to like a prayer. The song. What would you have done for my eulogy? I just told you. Man, she doesn't fucking listen to me, does she? So I accidentally added all these to a senior group, which is the senior group that we have going over there. So I don't really want that happening. You can't show nudes on Twitch. It's against 2S. Oh, I blanked it out. Don't worry. You guys want to see the eulogy I made? I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull it up. One second. I don't have the timestamp. Where is it? Where, oh, where is it? Where, oh, where can it be? You actually made one? Oh, of course. Hubert. Who do you think I am? A loser? Okay. You guys ready for this? No, it's not a booba. No boobas. It's not a... God damn it. One second, guys. My stuff is not working. Oh yeah, okay, here it is. Okay. Here's the eulogy. No, Hubert.
Your name is Hubert, even though you killed me. Look at his little nose. God, what that nose do, bro? Piggy, you're my only friend in this whole world. I hope you forgive me for attacking you. We're besties.
Rest in peace, little Hubert. He'll be sorely missed. Sorely missed. And not Tempe because she didn't die. So, if you guys haven't checked out my newest video, make sure you guys go do so on my YouTube channel. I spent a lot of time on it. It was a lot of fun. Go give it some love if you haven't watched it already. This is beautiful. I hope you posted on TikTok. I have not, actually. Not yet. Also, hello, Kiara. In the arms of the neighbors, fly away from me. No, I had a lot of fun editing that. So if you guys liked that, a lot of the video is just like, what the fuck? Oh, so this is a different scenery group now. I got it. That's fine. Just that clip would do so good. I'm glad you say that because I wasn't too sure about that because of what? What's my reasoning here? I need to turn my volume down real quick. 1 second. Because people don't have the lead up of Hubert, right? Like in that one, you kind of spend the whole stream with him. You know, you spend the whole video with me and Hubert. There's been lots of Hubert hijinks, but in a TikTok, you can't really convey that. A lot of setup. So I have that clip made, ready to go on TikTok. I have like, I think 8 or something I made ready to go. I just have to export them and add like an outro. So that's one of the ones that's ready to go, but I'm just like not too sure if it would. What the fuck is happening there? That was really bizarre. I'm glad all my names stayed for the animals. The names were good. They were good. They were good names. Okay. Guys, I'm so fucking hot. I'm gonna freak out. I'm so hot. It's like not good. What's up, Snow? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Peanut and I both say hello. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, he's hanging out kind of behind me right now. But how was you? How was your stream? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are playing some Planet Coaster 2. If you guys don't know me, my name is Jagger and I play mostly creative builder games, sometimes some shooter bang bang games, and a lot of fun stuff like that. We are variety. I have a turtle behind me, hangs out, and we're a whole bunch of chaos loving individuals over here. You need a desk fan? I have a fan that's currently blowing, but I don't feel anything. And I'm wondering if it turned itself off. But it can't have anything too close to the mic because it would too much feedback. But how was your stream? What were you up to? It was good. We played some Next Fest demos. Ooh. Oh, I did that like 2 years ago, I think. I always Next Fest always sneaks up because I always think it's a summer thing, but it's not. It's very much not a summer thing. And I saw it was happening, but I haven't looked at any of the demos yet. What games did you play? Were there any like really good ones? Anything that stood out? Anything that stood out? Anything that you liked? But yeah, in Planet Coaster today, guys, we are working on a building. Yes, we're building the terrain for our minecart ride. So we have the building almost done. The bare bones of it are done, and like this little overhang that we got going on here. We have the track all in. No real detailing yet, except for some mine train little entrances and exits currently at the moment. But this is our big alpine area. It's our first land in the park. The only ride that's almost done, the exterior for the main entrance is basically done, is our River Rapids ride, which came out really nicely. A lot of the places along the track are not done yet, because that's obviously going to take a fair bit of time. But right now we're just kind of focusing on the entrances, making sure there's a building over it, make sure there's a little bit of terrain work, make it look rather nice before we just so we don't spend too much time on one project. I gotta keep moving it all around. We're gonna have a whole village though over here, which is the next larger project, which I'm not really excited for. Scritchy Scratchy is addicting AF. It's Scratchy and Scratchers, but roguelike. Huh. Okay, that sounds interesting. They do it a few times each year. Oh, it's a few times each year. Oh, then that's probably where I'm getting confused. That's even more confusing. I always like the Next Fest games. Actually, no, I think we did one Next Fest last year. We did a golf builder, a golf what the fuck? What's the word I'm looking for? A golf course builder. That was it. And that was fun. It was really buggy, but the full game actually comes out really soon. If not, it may already be out. Cheers. Thank you, Amy. Have you played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and Planet Coaster 1? Which one of these games, including this one, is your fave? Mine has to be this one. I don't believe I've played Planet Coaster, or sorry, I don't believe I played Planet Coaster 2. No, I don't believe I played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 back in the day. I played a little bit of Planet Coaster 1 before this game came out. We kind of went back and did it because I was mostly a Planet Zoo player. I played a lot of that, and then once they announced the second one, I was like, okay, let's go try Planet Coaster 1. So for a couple months, we played it up until Planet Coaster 2 launched. So I really would have to say Planet Coaster 2 is the best. It's got a bunch of stuff from Planet Zoo, a bunch of new stuff. They fixed a lot of stuff from the original Planet Coaster. That Planet Coaster game, after playing Planet Zoo, had a lot of issues. And while this game launched with a lot of issues as well, I've had way more fun with this one than the first one. That is for sure. Like, there was literally, I was having issues building roofs in the first game. Like, they wouldn't line up, even though they were grid pieces. They just would not line up, and it was an absolute nightmare. Some of you may remember that. And cute little game called Moomin Troll, which is a super cute story game, and I think I'll be buying the full game when it drops. Ooh, there was a casino supermarket style sim game. I like Casino. Menu didn't pause the game, so that was disappointing. Oh. My hands are genuinely so cold. Why are we total opposites right now? I don't know. I'm literally, my pits are wet. I can feel my pits. I do need to go find some food. Hopefully the building goes well. Thank you so much for the raid, Snow. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for dropping off your troop. I hope you find some good food. And guys, if you're from my community or Snow's community and you have not followed Snow already, which is very bizarre if you came with the raid, make sure you guys go do so. Snow is absolutely amazing. Has lots of fun streams, so you guys should definitely go give her lots of love, please, and thank you. Once again, go get some good food. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, cutie. Hope you aren't getting sick again. Seeing lots of love. No, there's no way. I walked out. We were talking about drama stuff, family drama, of course. And I was out downstairs. Feels fine. I open my door, walk in, 90 degrees. Not even fucking joking. Hit me like a wall. hit me like a motherfucking truck. I was like, fuck. I was like, shit, should I end stream? I'm so hot. Let's go gambling. Let's gamble. What was that? There was another gambling game that I wanted to try. There's been a lot of gambling games. What's up, 901ME? What's up? What is poppin'? I'm using the same goddamn rock over and over again. I really shouldn't be doing this, but I know that my custom rock got reset. Of course it did. Of course it did. So I'm going to have to go into here and grab the color codes. Okay, the bottom one is the darker one. Everyone remember that, okay? Okay, lighter and confirm, and then darker is the bottom. There we go. The new things that is in Planet Coaster 2, which is the water parks, pools, water slides, water rides, it was not in Planet Coaster. That is true. That is very, very true. The biggest things, a lot of Planet Coaster YouTubers have been talking about that there might be an update to this game that's going to refresh the water parks, which I think would be a great idea. I think that they are very, what's the word? I think they're very basic right now. There aren't really a lot of options besides doing slides and some like pools and stuff. And while that's really fun and I like having the option of it, definitely not bitching about it, there needs to be, it just feels like it's lacking something, right? It just feels a little bit bare bones. And I think that if they were to add like crash pads and stuff where maybe you could build like the splash zones for little kids, you know, I think that would be really cool. Like maybe it's like a thing you can place down, and then almost like how the animals in Planet Zoo could crawl on things, or like, you know, you could make paths for them. Maybe it could be something like that. So you build something, the kids playing on it can run up and down it or something. I don't know how difficult that would be to pull off, but I think having something like that would be more interesting than just a pool, right? Oh, here's a water slide. Here's a water slide. Here's a pool. You know, and it's like, okay, you can do interesting stuff with that, but I want a little bit more to kind of fill in the area, right? Lots of cool build sim demos though, so I'm looking at them now. If you see anything, Azrael, let me know, because I want to. Well, maybe we'll have to try those before it ends. I think it ends March like 5th or something is the end of Next Fest, so we might be able to get one Next Fest stream in. The water bucket, yeah, like the water bucket, like one of those things that dumps it all in. I think Jaunty built a, or Geekism, sorry. Geekism built a really beautiful, like kids play area. But the thing with it, it's not usable. Like people walk through it, right? And it adds a lot of kinetic energy to a park, but it's just sad that it's not able to be used by guests, which isn't the end of the world, right? A lot of the things in this game aren't usable, but it just feels, the game feels more lived in when people are using your stuff, right? Like that's what I'm really trying to do with this park. I want to add a lot of cool things that aren't just decorative, but also like there are people in it, so it looks like it's real. How dare you dox Geekism? And he doxes himself with his username. Like with our parking lot, right? Not only did I want to do a parking lot, I wanted it to feel real, so we added moving cars, right? Which is really cool, and it just makes it feel more unique and realistic. Gives it a lot of energy. It's not like just it's not just like a set, right? And then to add more onto it, we added in the ability for guests to actually walk on our sidewalk, which is pretty cool, even though these guys are freezing right now. So they, you know, you actually see people walking through your parking lot. Not everywhere, of course, just on our designated sidewalks, but it just feels really nice. You know, it really makes this whole area feel like a real life place, not just like guests are spawning in like on a random platform and walking into your park, right? So it feels like, oh, all these people are driving in, oh, they're looking for parking spots, they're pulling up, they're walking in. And then even this, we have a bus that's an actual rideable thing that goes back and forth between multiple different platforms that currently are active. Right? Does Jonty still post? Yeah. Yeah, he posts a lot. I think his schedule is once a week, but he's like mostly on YouTube. Mostly on the tube of you. We love Jonty here. Jonty's badass. Don't tell anyone, but he's my favorite of all the Planet Coaster YouTubers. Him and the camel. I like the camel a lot. I do like that camel. So yeah, we're trying to make... I'm gonna walk you guys through what I'm kind of thinking about doing here. So it's more like a... It's not... I don't want to be too even here. I'm trying to make like a rock retaining wall. You said that similarly to me. I say the use of tubes. The tube of you. There was a YouTuber that used to say that. I don't remember who it was, but I feel like it was Jacksepticeye, but I could be wrong. I don't remember his name, but the guy that made that dope-ass koi pond is my favorite. That guy's fucking crazy. That's a Thai 3D or something. Tag 3D. I think it's like TAGI 3D. He's fucking nuts. His creativity is unmatched, but I don't like him over the others because his stuff is a little bit more technical. Top of the morning, dear laddies. I'm kind of conflicted, guys. That kind of looks right? A little bit. I'm conflicted. I don't know if you guys are tracking it, but the new Resident Evil came out. And it looks really spanking good. I don't know if you guys are into that, but I've never played a Resident Evil game before. So I'm like, I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I've always watched Jacksepticeye play the games. For literally every single Resident Evil that's come out, I've watched his playthrough. And I really don't watch him anymore, but I see he's posting it, so I'm like, I don't want to watch it. But if I watch him play it, I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to stream it. So, what do you guys think we should do? Because, you know, I don't have to stream it. I don't really play those sorts of games, really. Well, it would be fun and interesting. I also don't really want to spend $70 on it. You know? It's really dope. I've heard really good things about it. They're scary. I refuse to play. That's kind of how... Well, back when they were originally coming out, I didn't have a PC when I first started watching him. So, and I mean, I guess they were on console. I just didn't play horror games. That was like not my niche, but I like the story of them. What is happening here? Do I have... I'm gonna add the building off because I think that's what's grabbing me. I'll play. It's a baby game. Okay. I watched Dan Gaming for his playthrough. Dan Gaming. Jagger, why don't you want to see my gallstones? I don't know, because it's gross. Don't be like Timpy and say the game isn't scary before playing it, then stream it. Only to play for 2 hours and say stay up not being able to sleep because she's a baby. Timpy just likes to... She likes to scream. She likes to scream and cream, you know? Nothing wrong with a good scream and cream. But I don't know. I'm interested in playing it. I know Cody wants me to play it. He's been begging me to play Resident Evil since I started streaming. But like, I really... The biggest thing is, if I had the game, I'd stream it. I really don't want to spend... I think it's a $70 game, right? But I think it's pretty short. I was hearing that it's only 10 hours long or something. So like $60 for 10 hours is like not enough. I think you should play it. It's mostly the money aspect of it because I really don't want to spend that much on a game I know I'll play through the main story and then never touch it again. Dan has been around for like 15 years. Is he like Dan the Minecraft guy? That's the only Dan on YouTube I know. Actually, that's not true. I know a lot of Dans. Okay, how's that look? Interesting. Now I kind of want to, what I want to do here is grab all of this. Dupe. Drop you over here. Delete that. Split this from building, yes. And then I kind of want to... kind of like that. Obviously not with the rocks all breaking through like that. But like... you guys see what I'm going for here? Does this make sense? Dan Gaming is cool. He's an OG. Maybe if I saw it, maybe I know. He's a variety gamer. Used to play a lot of Wii back in. A lot of Wii? Wii. Aha. How much is RE9? Yeah, it's it's $70. How long is Ready 9? 11 to 16 hours to complete. See, like, I don't know. You guys feel me? You feel me? That's a lot of fucking money. Like a Planet Coaster, I'm willing to spend it because, you know, I'm gonna spend 500 fucking hours in the goddamn game. But for that, I don't know. If it was cheaper, I would be like 100%. Like if it was $30, sure, why not? Let's do it. Now this is a problem here. Gearbox, that does not help me at all. That is his profile picture. That's just... God damn it. I'm talking about like his face. Or is he faceless? I'm gonna kick you in the face. Kick you in the head. Little bot. Little box of horrors. Okay, so I don't think that's the same. What is this one called? Wooden support beam. Wooden support. Yeah, okay. It's no, well, okay, it is you. It's just the coloring's off. So thick 4 meters. This is the 2 meter one. What are you? Oh no, I don't know that guy. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't remember a bald guy like that. I feel like that's big. That's the big one, right? He's literally the main guy from Toy Story 2. He does look like that. Oh, no, it's this one but sized up. Okay, so we're gonna 100% use this one. God fucking damn it. Okay. Rotate around like this. Make bigger. Make bigger, yes. He's bald with glasses. So half me. I just have the glasses part. I'm not bald. And I never will be. And if I am bald, I will be still mad at life. He has a cat named Tifa. You're bald? Oh. No. Gearbox. Not funny. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Grab that and grab that. Bingo! He's an FF7 fan? Final Fantasy 7? I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, so I'm not a loser. How to piss off an entire fan base in 1 second. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's the same size and everything. Yeah. And then we dupe you. Gonna line that up like that, and then we gotta rotate. So mostly not concerned about how it looks at the moment. Like rocks wise. I'm gonna move all the rocks. We're gonna push them back. Just gotta make sure I'm on the curve correctly. Which for this one I feel like I should be turned a little bit more. Make sure these edges are meshed up. Like that. I like Final Fantasy, but not playing it, just watching. I've never seen anything Final Fantasy. I don't know anything about it besides like it was a PlayStation mainstay forever. It used to come on like big ass block. Remember it like for the PS1 it came out like it had like 4 discs or some crazy shit. I think my dad had one of them. Yeah, so see I went too far back here. I couldn't see the ground. Okay, now let's rotate you a little bit this way. It is hard to do this blind, but that's why I have glasses. Tifa is one of the main girls from FF7. She's the one with the big tits. Oh, well, I still don't know who you're talking about. Okay, is there... Ooh, you know, I could... No. Yes, now this is gonna work. Okay, move all that back. And then these ones back a little bit. I'm gonna have to delete that one, unfortunately. Let's see, that's going through the blocks though. And yeah, no going through the wood because that breaks the canon of the world, of course. We don't even need that. We can get rid of some of the rocks because they are actually not... We don't need as many as I thought that we would. Okay, that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Maybe move this over a little bit so that's not as thick. Yeah, and then what I want to do real quick before I forget, go up into here and I want to turn off curves. So then we can have a nice clean edge here. We don't really have to worry about covering the curb or anything. That is fine, but it needs to kind of come to the side a little bit. I do like that because I do want it to come and fill up. You know, doesn't look bad. Here, how was your day today? You guys, well, you don't have, yeah, I forget. I usually don't stream on a Saturday. So I was gonna say, how was work today? You have any competitions today or something? I feel like cheer is usually on the weekends. Posted a few demos. Excellent, thank you. And something like that, and then. Increase that size a little bit. Fill in some of these weirder gaps. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then I kind of want to do some supports that go under. Not like that, like that. Maybe a third. Maybe we do like in the middle too. Like that. And then what we need to do is rotate this bitch around. That's not the same texture on every single one. My day was long. Julie had sectionals today. Oh shit. I thought for sure they'd get first or second against one of the other teams that literally the worst team got first. What? We were sitting next to the family from the other team. We were just kind of looked at each other like, what? That's crazy. Wow, that's, I mean, any team can win any day, right? The old football saying. What's up, Rylan? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good Saturday. So to do this, I'm not going to put one on this left side because obviously there's already one there. We'll do the middle and then all the way to the right. And we will rotate this around like that. I want to lower this because I don't want it popping up through the top like that. And then the other thing is we don't want the rocks to be glitching through the wood. At least not at the top, right? What's your favorite football team? I am a big Eagles fan. What about you? I'm not a bandwagoner either. I've been an Eagles fan forever. Don't know why. I live in California, but how it goes. How it goes. The team that won dropped multiple stunts, which makes them lose points. Neither of our teams dropped anyone. Oh, so you're thinking it's like almost like a rigged scenario, huh? Okay, that's even more. I thought they just had a really good day. Wow. They went to Super Bowl 59. They did. We've won 2 Super Bowls in the last 5 years. No, was it 5 years? We won in 2017, and then we lost in 2023 or 2022. One of those. And then we won last year. Well, no, we won 2024. Not 2025. 2024. Well, technically we won in 2025, but it wasn't the 2025 season. I'm doing the same thing that I always do. I don't need to do that. Ridiculous. My dad is friends with this mega rich lady, and she has a place in Malibu and offered to fly Julia and I out there for spring break. That's fucking sick. That's really cool. Are you guys gonna go? I mean, obviously, yes, right? Right? Obviously. Dagger, I so heard you. I'm sorry. What are they giving you for pain? What's your favorite fast food? Ooh, good question. My favorite fast food. Now, see, what are we considering fast food? Are we considering like just like McDonald's and that like burger joints? Or are we considering like Mexican food places that are kind of fast food? Because if so, I would have to say Jim Boys, which is a very local chain. It's only in like Northern California. But they fry their burritos, and then they have nacho fries. They're actually called queso fries. And they come with this big vat of cheese, and the fries are like really nice. They're really crispy fries, right? Actually, no, they're more soft. They have a crispy outside, but a soft inside, like a wedge fry. And then they're seasoned with this amazing, delicious seasoning. It's the best fry I've ever had. And they dip it in the cheese, and it is a delish. That is my favorite. McDonald's is a close second, though. Well, not a close second. I have to be. It's kind of like a different vibe, you know? Make me hungry as fuck. I am hungry right now. I am currently hungry, Gearbox, which is why I'm talking like this. But I'm sorry, my friend. What about you, though? You tell me your favorite football team or your favorite fast food chain, Ryland. Use you. I'm sharing, but you're not. How rude. Gearbox, what is with that emote? Okay, and then one more right. And then move this one, kind of like that. I want it to feel like the rocks have been stacked. not really stacked. What's the word I'm looking for? More like they've fallen. You know, they've fallen at some point, and then they've settled in this area. You know, that kind of feels right? He's secretly an e-girl. Wow, Jagger never listens to me. Tylenol 3. The fuck is Tylenol 3? What happened to Tylenol 2? I know that they had a sequel. Tylenol has a whole trilogy, I guess, that I missed out on. Did you know that you can see all the planets today? I actually did know that. I set a alarm for 6:30 to go outside and see all the planets. Which from the naked eye, I think you could only see, correct me if I'm wrong, you can only see Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury, right, with the naked eye? I could be wrong. Maybe not Mercury. But Venus is the hard one because that one's gonna like fly by, I guess they said. I'm gonna move out of the way. Hey, you should look at night. Yeah, Jupiter. No, not Jupiter. It's the VTuber here jerks it too. What? Excuse me? Since when? Gearbox, you're supposed to only jerk to me. Excuse you, sir. I did not give you permission to do that. Especially with a VTuber. My enemy. The enemy of flesh tubers are VTubers. You're not allowed to like them. I say with love. No, a lot of my friends are VTubers, unfortunately. Saturn is my favorite planet. I thought Uranus was your favorite. Or my anus, even. Can I see your whole theme park? Yes, but it's not. I don't know which house I want to build in Minecraft. Minecraft. I like Minecraft. Yes, I can show you, but it's not done, so don't judge me. So right now we're working over here, which is our minecart ride, our swinging minecart. We're doing the external terrain at the moment. Trying to make this look all nice and fancy. We have the whole track built. Not really any theming happening yet, except for some small areas with little mine shafts. But then this is part of our Alpine land, which was the first land in our theme park so far. We're going to have a whole Alpine village over here. Similar type of builds to this, but smaller, of course. Lots of stacking, and they're going to go high up and stuff. And over here is our first ride that we built, which is our River Rapids ride. So, you know, it comes around, splashes. So basically how this looks is how this area is going to look, but more on a hill and a little bit more rocky. But for that's basically it for the entire park so far. We really don't have anything else. You can see we have laid out areas for the next lands and where the main thoroughfares are going to go. We're going to have a big hotel district in this back area like that. And the first land, technically, that we built is the parking lot. We built a fully functioning parking lot where cars are moving, cars are parking. Guests actually spawn from these buses back here, and they walk in and out of the park from there. So they come in from this one, and this one, and they actually walk, and they use the crosswalk to get all the way over here to the entrance of the park, which is pretty cool. Our entrance is not done yet. I'm thinking about redoing it, so I'm going back and forth. But we have buses and stuff. We are in franchise mode, which means we do have to worry about managing our budget and money and everything. To do that, while also trying to build everything as detailed as possible and go as slow as we would like. Obviously, we can't just open the park while we had no rides. So I threw down a bunch of standard blueprints just back here, standard pre-builts and everything for our guests to spawn in and ride. So they spend a lot of money. This is where we make all of our money. We have $1.3 million just from this area over here. So we have, you know, a bunch of restaurants and everything. We have our power and some staff zones over here. That's really the real theme park at the moment. And as I build more rides, I delete one ride from over here. So far, I've deleted 2 rides from this area. There was a wood coaster back here that I've deleted, and there was one more flat ride that was over here that I deleted. So sooner or later, we will not have a whole theme park back here, and all the guests will be forced to actually walk through the main one. You have a pet turtle IRL? I do. Where is he? Oh, he's right here. Welcome back, Azrael. He is a 4-year-old red-eared slider. He turns 5 actually very soon. We're gonna do a whole birthday thing for him in a couple months. I believe April is his birthday, so we're about a month away from celebrating his birthday. Right, sir? He's up above me basking right now, vibing, having a wonderful day. I take that back. Earth is my favorite because I live here. Earth is the worst one. I have a pet turtle too. Really? What kind of turtle you got? Peanut is a red-eared slider. I don't know if I already said that. I probably did, but what can you do? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. In April, yep. Birthday in April. Hey, Marks, did you see that Twitch was doing something with Roblox? I see you're playing it right now. And it just made me think about that because I wanted to message you. I don't know what kind I have. What color is it? But I was on Twitch and it said like Twitch, browse, Roblox. I was like, what? I thought that was so weird, like on the homepage. Not even the homepage, the home screen. And it was yesterday. I meant to screenshot it, but I completely forgot. It was a little annoying, but that's not right at all. Why can't I click this? Hello? Thank you. Kind of like, I don't want it to be perfect. We gotta fight symmetry on this one. Uh-oh. Did you get Peanut drunk again? What? I would never. It's all Jess's fault. That's why the camera died. I blame Jess. What's up, Jess? How are you? What the fuck is green juice, Peanut? It's his favorite. I have a pet spider monkey. What? Do you really? Or are you messing with me? I feel like you're messing with me. I require proof of that. Okay, boost you up. Yeah, kind of. Oh, no, I don't really. No. I don't want it to be like down, down, down. I want it to be kind of like. Check your camera, Tempe. Yeah, it's not there anymore, so I don't know. Weird. I wonder what that was all about. No, I do. I'm not lying. There's no way. I'm saying you're telling me falsities. You see where I'm kind of going with this? I want it to kind of look like scaffolding. Not like scaffolding, modern day scaffolding, but like really rickety, woody scaffolding. Jagger, will you play games with me while I'm off work? Yeah. I was tempted to do it today, but I felt like you would probably not be up to it. So I decided that was probably not a good idea. But yeah, we still have to play Yap Yap. What's your goal for the pathway? What's my goal for the pathway? Make it look nice. Is that helpful? Does that make sense? But Timpy can't laugh. Yeah. I'm a little too sore and tired for today. No, I figured. No, don't worry. I know, girl. Don't worry. Okay. I can always play Red Dead. Oh, there's something with Red Dead I wanted to talk about, but I forget what it was. I think I wanted it to be a little bit lower. What's the size on this thing? They're like, do you plan on making like an awning? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if I want anything going over. If so, maybe. There's a fine line between what I'm trying to do here without making it look too busy. Because if I made anything too tall here, I feel like it would look really busy. So maybe we could do like an awning over here that's not attached to all this. Maybe not like an awning, but like one of those builds. Almost like our water tower. Not exactly like a water tower, right? Where is our water tower? Here it is. So like maybe we could do something like this, right? Something like that. Obviously not that, but something more vertical like that that kind of acts like, oh, you walk under it and stuff, and maybe it has some scaffolding coming off the side or something like that, that you walk under, and then you get to this thing, which then you're kind of out in the sun, but you're really not out in the sun for too long, because you kind of wrap around here and then you're right to the right. So have you ever been to Disney World? I have been to Disney World, and it's really nice. One of my favorite theme parks of all time is Disney World. Well, I guess, does that even count? Disney World's not even a theme park. It's a collection of theme parks. So I guess it's technically, Disney World itself is not a theme park. It is a resort. But my favorite park, ooh, what's my favorite park in Disney World? That's difficult. Oh, man. It pains me because I really want to say Animal Kingdom. But there's really not much. There's really not much to do in Animal Kingdom. There's really not that many rides. The animals are really cool, but it's kind of a half-day park. So it's really not worth. It's not worth staying there too long. But I really do love it. And the rides that are there are like top tier. Like Expedition Everest. Fucking awesome. What else is there? The Kilimanjaro Safari is pretty cool. The Pandora Land is really awesome. What else is there? What else is there? I love horses. They are my friends. They are my friends. Mine friends. Okay, so I kind of like that. What do we think about that? It's kind of going to merge with what we got going on here, which already might go bye-bye. I might replace it with what I'm doing here. Yeah, baby. Let's do something like that. And then I need someone to remember this for me. So scale is 125. Honestly, I should be able to remember, but you never know. My brain is my brain. 125. I remember when they were building Pandora Land. I don't think I was cognizant of when they were building it. I was aware. I was able to process thoughts. I don't know if I was really tracking them building it. Not like I do now. You know what? This one needs to come up a little bit. But I'm super excited for it to come. We're getting a Pandora Land here in California, which is really cool. But everyone online is bitching about it. They're like, oh, they're getting rid of Oh, I took a screenshot. They're getting rid of Mike and Sully to the rescue, which is like, okay, you know, like, I don't care. I don't care. Get rid of it. I want to have a crazy way of water Avatar land. That's top tier. That's what I want. That's what I want, baby. Give it to me. Everyone's acting like Monsters Inc. was the best land ever. I'm like, guys, it was a refresh of one of the worst rides ever. You know? Like, what? We don't want that. We don't need this ride anymore. Especially when we're gonna get like a multi-million-dollar, crazy advanced Avatar attraction. Let's not fumble the bag here, guys. Let's not throw that big of a fit, right? Right? That's how I feel, at least. Whoa. Whoa. There's an Iranian protest in London, in a London borough right near where I live, where my granny used to live. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, what's going on in the world is nuts today, guys. I've been trying to keep up to date with it, but fair, but I don't give a fuck for Avatar, TBH. The blue people, not the Airbender. No, Avatar is really good. It's really good. I have to say it. The Avatar movies are spectacular. And this comes from someone who doesn't like the first one. I remember when the first one came out, I went and saw it in theaters. I thought it was mind-bendingly beautiful looking and hyper realistic, right? I remember that very well. I went with my dad because he's a super James Cameron fan. But I remember that, and then I liked it over the years, but I grew to dislike it during the gap between 1 and 2, which was like 15 years or something. Because the story was very basic. The story was, you know, it was just, you know, if you've seen it, you've seen it, right? It's kind of like, it's not that much crazy storytelling, right? But Way of Water is not only another gap in visuals, but the story is way better. It's way better, and that's the second one, Way of Water. And it's more about the ocean and the animal, like their equivalent to whales and stuff, which are, you know, they're intelligent and have their own they have their own dialect and can, you know, communicate and stuff, which is really interesting. And then the third one wasn't. The third one is weaker than the second because it just like, it's still really good, but it what's the word? It rehashes a lot of the second one, which makes sense because it's kind of like it's all supposed to work together. The second one and the third one were filmed together, so it's a lot of rehashing of the same thing that kind of we've already saw. Which that's the big criticism for the movie from me. But it's still visually really interesting, and I'm excited to see where they go with the fourth and fifth. The second one bombed though. No, it didn't. What? Excuse me? The second one bombed? Fire something? No, that's the third. Fire and Ash is the third. Way of Water is the second. But no, the third one did not bomb. Fire and Ash box office. It made Oh, this was posted 20 minutes ago. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Avatar Fire and Ash is up to $1.45 billion. So, and it looks like it's going to hit 1.5 billion. So it did $500 million less than the last one, but it definitely did not bomb. It definitely did not bomb. I haven't seen the second one. You can't convince me to. Well, that's your loss. You also won't watch Dune, so, and that's like one of the best fucking movies of all time. Now, does Avatar get close to Dune? No. No. It does not. But it's still good. What did I do here? Oh, they're kind of twos. Okay, I'm kind of seeing what I did. I can't wait till Dune 3. I know that's this year. Doomsday. Both the new Avatar movie, the new Avengers movie, and Dune come out on the same fucking day, which is like really insane, and I don't agree with that they should be doing that. So when the second one came out, oh wait, I find it weird that the huge gap between the first and second against the second and third, mind-blowing. So when the second one came out, it had been years since the first one, yeah, from 2009 to like 2023 or something. But the gap between the second one and the third one was coming out was so small in comparison. So essentially what happened was James Cameron he made the first one, right? It took, I think he said it took him 10 years or something to make the first one, because he develops the technology. So for the first one, he made a brand new 3D camera. It was the first time that it had ever been used. It was a rig that actually used 2 different lenses to mimic the human eye. So instead of being like 3D, because all 3D before Avatar was cheesy, right? It was things coming out, ooh, I'm gonna throw something and it's gonna get really close and then come back, right? So that's what 3D was until James Cameron developed this 3D camera for his movie and added depth. So all of the Avatar films really are using 3D to enhance the depth of the film, so it feels more that you can reach into it rather than it pops out at you. And then that's what 3D cameras were. Everything that was filmed with 3D in like the mid 2010s were all using that camera rig. Look at his little feet. And then the gap between the first and the second was because it was because of the water tech. Because the second one's, very water based, and he was trying to figure out how to do all this water stuff without having people, just floating in the air and pretending to swim. So he developed another new technology to be able to capture facial performances underwater. And that took a bunch of years to figure out how to do, which is really interesting. There's a lot of documentaries out on it. But essentially that's what took so long. And then they filmed the third and the fourth and parts of the sorry, I'm confusing myself. They filmed the second, the third, and parts of the fourth all together. So essentially, the reason why there was such a small gap between 2 and 3 is because it was already filmed and they just had to do the VFX work on it. But it's going to be, because they didn't film the fourth and the fifth yet, it's going to take forever. So we're probably not getting a fourth and a fifth movie until like 2030 at like the earliest. If we even get them, because James Cameron is fucking old. So there you go. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck, you fake ass Star Wars hater. What? I like Star Wars. What are we talking about? What's your opinion on the the Jurassic franchise? I've only ever watched Jurassic World. What? In regard to the story, does it carry on? Are they all new or what? So you have to think about Jurassic Park as basically Star Wars, where there's 3 originals and then 3 new ones, right? The modern ones are Jurassic World, which you've seen, they're okay. Dune was better than Star Wars, and you're a bitch. It is. It's not the same. If you watched it, you'd realize Dune and Star Wars are very different entities. But like from a cinema perspective, Dune is like a masterpiece in storytelling. Anyways, you're getting me off track. The original Jurassic Park is the best one. Easily. It's amazing. It holds up till still today. It's visually stunning. The dinosaurs look so real. The most real in any of the films, like by far. The second one is a step down. It's still pretty good. There's some really cheesy moments in it. The third one is a personal favorite of mine. That was my favorite as a kid. It's definitely one of the weaker ones, but it's still a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with it still, even though it's not the best. Jurassic World is kind of a return to form. I like Jurassic World a lot, the first one. The CG looks a little weird. Everything feels very fake in it, but I really like the ending of it and everything. What's the next one? Fallen Kingdom's next. I think Fallen Kingdom's a good follow-up to Jurassic World. It's different, it's divisive, but I enjoyed it. I don't think it's nearly as good as Jurassic World, but it's still it's got moments in it that I enjoyed. The last one in the Jurassic World franchise, well, in that trilogy, is Dominion, and I hate Dominion. I hate it. It's Rise of Skywalker for Jurassic Park, and it's fucking awful. It's really bad. It's terrible. Dude, it's better than Star Wars. It is. It's different. They're very different. Like, I love Star Wars. I've always loved Star Wars. It was like one of my favorite things as a kid. But Dune is just like, if you tell me, I mean, they're just so different, right? Like, Star Wars really isn't, how do I say this? Star Wars isn't like, it's like if you got someone to remake Star Wars in the most serious way possible, is basically what Dune is, right? So it's like, it's shot beautifully, it's like, it's uber cinematic, it's really well written, and you know, Star Wars is, the original trilogy is very campy, and I love that, right? But it's like almost like if Star Wars, the original trilogy, was remade into what's like a super dark, like almost Snyder like, not really like that, but very serious. They're very, very different. Dune is not, doesn't have any of the silliness. It's very serious, and it's got a lot of world building in it. Whereas Star Wars is very cartoony and outlandish, which I love too. You know, they're just very different, but cinematically, Dune is superior. Basically, Star Wars BRB, whilst I go nap then. But definitely watch the first Jurassic Park. I hate you. You should not have gone to fucking college for cinematography. I didn't go for cinematography. I went for editing. Well, technically I did all of it, but cinematography is the actual movement and controlling of the camera. You're just gonna hate me for saying this, but I feel Star Wars is incredibly overrated. I think that's fine to say, because it's kind of one of the biggest franchises in the entire world, and it's everywhere. Well, less so now. Star Wars is in a very weird place now. Star Wars is better than Star Trek, but I like Star Trek movies. The newer Star Trek movies are really good. Well, I liked the first one, and I like Into Darkness, but it's definitely a little bit weaker. And then the third one I felt like was really fun. I don't remember the name of it, but the third one was fun. I wish they'd keep making those, but I think those are done forever now. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Star Wars being overrated. It's just, it used to be everywhere. I mean, when I was a kid, it was when the prequels were coming out, and I remember loving the prequels. I don't like them nearly as much anymore. But I still enjoy them. But I'm not like a prequel lover. There's a lot of people my age who grew up with the prequels who legitimately say that they are better than the originals, and it's like, what the fuck are you saying? That makes no sense. They need to go take some cinema classes because they're fucking idiots. Anyways, the only good one in the prequels is the last one, which is Revenge of the Sith. That is the best of the prequels. That's the only one that gets anywhere close to the originals. Now the originals, I really like New Hope. I really like God damn it, Empire Strikes Back. That's it. And then Return of the Jedi I don't like. I really dislike Return of the Jedi. I really do. But, and this is where I lose people, I like parts of the sequel trilogy. I really like, well, I enjoy Force Awakens and what it set up, and I really like Last Jedi. Last Jedi is one of the best Star Wars movies in my opinion. I know that's very divisive, but it is. It just is. I mean, I hate to say it. It's so well done. It just set up so many good things, and then Disney and Star Wars were bitches, and they didn't follow through. And I really believe if they followed through on what they set up in episode 9, or episode 9, or it was episode 8. In episode 8, that the 9th and final one would have been amazing. And you know, a lot of people are gonna hate it, just like how a lot of people hated the sequel or the prequels. And then in 20 years, everyone's like, "Oh, they're the best thing ever." Blah blah blah. It's the Star Wars cycle. It's how it always is, and it's so fucking annoying. Is The Last Jedi when Rey came into it? No, The Last Jedi is Rey came into it in The Force Awakens, and that's her trilogy: Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and then Rise of Skywalker. Which Rise of Skywalker, I agree with. This is where Gearbox and I agree. Sucks. That is the worst Star Wars movie. Well, okay, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's really bad. Attack of the Clones is the worst one. There's like quite literally no redeeming qualities to Attack of the Clones, in my opinion. I still think Rey shouldn't have been the main character. I'm trying to think if I agree with you or not. I don't hate Rey. I know a lot of people do, but I don't dislike her as a character. I really think that they did irreparable damage to her in the Rise of Skywalker, but it was kind of always set up that she would go and become a bad guy. That's kind of what was set up, right? That's where they wanted to go, was the flipper. That was kind of like the whole thing, that her and Kylo would switch spots. That was, it could have just been so good. I don't know. That was meant to say ex-boyfriend, not that it matters. I saw that in the cinema with my ex-boyfriend and his family back in 2017. Yeah, I think 2017. 2015 is when Force Awakens came out. Last Jedi came out in 2018 or 2019, and then Rise of Skywalker was 2019, 2020 or something like that. Darth Maul is my fave. Darth Maul is great. I agree with that. Phantom Menace sucks, but Darth Maul is awesome. Me liking Attack of the Clones because of the Lego game? No, see, liking it in other media is fine, but the movie. I'm sad Kylo died. I know. Really dumb. Fucking stupid fucking movie. Now, how people feel about The Last Jedi is how I feel about Rise of Skywalker. That movie fucking pisses me off so much. Somehow, Palpatine returned. What? It was supposed to be Kylo and Rey. That was the whole. They got rid of Snoke for that oh my. They got rid of him so they could focus on the flip. That was the whole thing. Whatever. Which one's Attacking the Clones again? Is that the one where Jango dies? Yes, that's the one where they find where the clones get introduced and stuff, which is the best part. All the clones. And it's the start of the Clone Wars, and they have that big battle in the arena, and then they're on Geonosis and everything. What else happens in that fucking movie? Anakin's protecting what's her name for like the whole first half of it. So mad he's becoming an opera singer. I like that one because Padme was hot as fuck in that scene. No, she was. Fucking stupid ass. Now, the best Star Wars media of all time, and there's no arguing with me on this. Andor. It's Andor. If you guys have not watched Andor on Disney Plus, you have to. It is amazing. The best Star Wars has ever been. The best. absolutely stupendously amazing. And I'm not even gonna even talk more about it because if you guys haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. If you like Star Wars, that is pure Star Wars and what it should be. Fuck you. No, fuck you. And I think for these ones, I kind of want to do X's. Like that. Okay, so what am I doing here? I feel like I kind of need... Ooh, would you turn that off? G, please. What movie? It's a TV show. It's on Disney Plus called Andor. It follows the guy Diego Luna from Rogue One. Which if you guys have not seen Rogue One either, watch it after Andor. But Rogue One is also really freaking good. It really gets forgotten. Anyways, it follows his character that was introduced in Rogue One. And it's fucking amazing. It's about the rebellion before it was really the rebellion. It's pretty crazy. So it follows so it's basically about the beginning of the rebellion under the Empire before it's established. It's before New Hope and between Revenge of the Sith. I cried so bad at the end of Rogue One. Gearbox, you gotta watch it. Wait, have you not seen? Wait, I don't remember. Have you seen Andor and you just refuse, or how are you just refusing to watch it? What are you building here? Little supports. Now they look a little too close, right? You know, these look a little fucked. This one, I feel like I need to add back in some dichotomy here. I have. Wait. You've seen Rogue One? Or sorry, you've seen Andor? I thought you hadn't seen it. Now I'm getting confused. I couldn't get past where they got caught in the abandoned Star Destroyer. Isn't that like the very beginning? No, it needs to be attached to that. It's fine. It's not supposed to be perfect. Now I want to bring up... Ooh, these are long. I am not going to use those. I need to use this. A few episodes, but yeah. That first arc, I will say, is the worst. Or the least memorable, at least. Because I already... Wait, was that? No. I don't remember. But I'm telling you, the best of the show is after that. Because I remember, like, Michaela and I first put it on, right? And we were watching it, and we were like, oh, it was kind of hard to get into, you know, it was very slow at the start. And once you get to that point, which I'm not going to say what it is, then you're good to go. Then you're rolling. You're like, fuck yeah. And you binge the shit out of it. It's kind of like Breaking Bad in that regard. That's how Breaking Bad was for me. I was like, it was so slow. And then, oh, also not a TV show enjoyer much anymore. I don't even watch anime much right now. I wonder why that is. I know you've said that before. You just need something good to watch. The angle's not right on this, right? That looks more correct. Yeah, that looks better. Also, petition you to wear that hat and costume more often, thanks. Oh, that's the turtle costume. Not at all during summer. That's never happening. If I go to watch it and it's somehow worse than season 2 of Mando, there's no fucking way. And I don't even hate Mando season 2. I don't like it nearly as much as season 1. But I'm telling you, Gearbox, that show is fucking amazing. Are you dying or is it my end? Oh, it's me. That's fun. It's fully at 0. Love that. Let's see, are we gonna come back or is it gonna freak out forever? Stream just said nope. Literally. We'll see if it comes back. If not, I would give up. Oh no, so see, I can, you know what, I can make this bigger. No, yeah, it's at, wow, it's really freaking out. What do I do here? You know, I could keep it. Oh, no. So if I duplicate this and then kind of, if I duplicate this, move it back, right? Not like that. Are we back? Look like it's back. Good morning, Tempe. Welcome back. Sorry about that, guys. We dropped a couple thousand frames right there. Oh, and looks like it's dropping again. If you guys don't see me again, just remember how much I love you. Just remember how much I love you. Never forget. Never forget what I gave for you. What's that look like? Blech. California is great. No, it's just my literal street. That looks kind of funky. I mean, that doesn't actually look too bad. Looks better than when it was raised super high. Ooh. What's happening here?